So I accidentally did 7 mini reads. I was pulling for the collective, you know, the Daily Tarot and Oracle. That's what this is. This is the Daily Tarot and Oracle for January 11th, 2022, also being timeless. Go ahead and check the mini reads. I did 7. Didn't mean to do 7, but I did 7. So this is a general collective reading. It's not going to fit everyone's life, so don't force it to fit, but oh my. Okay. Maybe this is going to make sense to some of you. Maybe it's going to be a big joke to some others. All is welcome. I mean, you stumbled across this. There might be a reason. Stick around, enjoy the show. If you do have questions about booking a private session or see what services I provide, reach out in the provided email addresses and or find me on the social platforms and send me a DM. Listen, you mystical creature, I flippin' love this. First off, you're ending a very painful cycle that you could not make any headway of, so I see that you're just going to be working on your own personal foundation. It looks like we're getting rid of something that has been just kind of weighing you down. I love this. You are really sticking up for something that you have wanted to do for quite some time. This is a dream that is being brought back to life, and I see now this is a perfect opportunity from it. You have to be teachable, though. I know that you want to do this, but I also want you to know that whoever you are going to be talking to, they're not trying to overrule you. You'll know by the way that it feels. Don't let your pride start getting in the way of this. So moving on and healing from whatever the stagnant situation from the past has been, this has been causing you a truckload of anxiety. And I do feel like you've been juggling a lot. This is a very interesting reading. So it feels like you're defensive, and this is about whatever it is about the past. You don't need to be defensive. It's going to get better. I know that this is a problem that you haven't quite been able to rise above. Honestly, anyone pushing that on you is being ridiculous. All right, security, foundations. I feel like we need some more cards on what this Six of Pentacles, this past issue is. I'm being pulled to, okay, postcards from Spirit involving this. Alrighty. What do you want to tell the person who's watching this? This could be family, friends, lovers, colleagues, live, crossed over. I have the card. All right, so listen with an open heart and an open mind. We are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. Oh my God. You're stepping into a new version of life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside of you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it's exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering in any new kind of relationship, and it's okay to admit that you really don't know what to expect. What you can know is that it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you and on the behalf of your partner in life, and also spirit. You've made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are excited to see where this will take you next. We are so proud of you. This new beginning of yours, it's going to be unlike anything else. So, my dear, we need to look at what the insecurity is around it. Oh, my neck. So, I did a lot of packing this weekend, which is why I didn't record the other day. Well, for Monday. An exercise bench fell on my head. I'm so lucky my teeth didn't break. My head is throbbing. It's right over here too. Okay. Let's see. What does the daily guidance from the angels want to tell you? Your family is expanding. You are probably creating a family right now. And I do feel like this is what you want and what you've attracted. And it's important that you be open to receiving the affection that this is providing. So have confidence in this. And let's see. Time to go. It's time for you to actually step into your future. I know that this is going to be emotionally draining. It's important that you do the energy work and do whatever it takes to maintain a sense of being centered and grounded. So I know that you're afraid, but they're saying it's nothing to worry about. Why are you having trouble with confidence? Because it looks like feeling like a bad person, like your heart may have not been in the right place. And there's a lot that you feel like you have to defend. Interesting. As I'm talking to you, the incense has gone out. You know what that means? Time to light another one. Oh my God, Thug Life, this is so crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Alrighty. The Queen of Pentacles feels energetically ungrounded, and I think that you've been defensive against this ungrounded feminine energy. This is genderless. I do not care what gender. We all have feminine and masculine inside of us. It's important that you learn to listen. I do feel like Spirit has been trying to talk to you through sound, whether it's through song, TV, general public communication. Maybe you are just hearing something in the twilight aspect of your sleep. So they're telling you that you're at a new beginning. They're trying to give you the details of it. This is a guide from the other side. This is absolutely bonkers, and I love it. Ooh. You're worried about the choice that you have made. You didn't make the wrong choice. This is a journey with kindred spirits, soulmate, twin flame energy. Don't get hung up on the title. You'll know it by the way that it feels. It looks like an emotional offering is being made, a proposal of sorts, something emotionally fulfilling, definitely coming in. Ooh, ooh. As cards go flying. Ooh, I'm gonna knock so much over. Okay, what came out? Okay, ready for this? This is your happiness that's on the line. Why are you so quick to sacrifice your happiness? This is a karmic balance. Your karmic debt, whatever you had, has been paid off, and you need to stop waiting for more pain to come into your life. You have lost family members. You have lost friendships that have probably lasted years. You've lost loved ones. You may have even completely changed jobs. Whatever has gone on, it is so important that you see it as the karmic debt that is finally being paid off. I don't wish any sense of this loss on anybody and what you've experienced. I know that this has been really hard for you. I know that you're afraid to try again in life, but Spirit is saying, listen, there's so much more in store for you. So much better than you could have imagined. You have the High Priestess. Everything that has happened, I don't want you to think that just because it's divine plan that it's not supposed to involve pain at times. There's some pains that we won't understand in the earthly matter, no matter how hard we try. And I'm not going to diminish what anyone's experience is. But I want you to know what has unfolded in your life has been soul contracts fulfilled, fate, serendipity. So this particular card right here, what is this? The Stag. It's now time for you to step into your power. What is this? The Queen. Feminine power, sexuality, friendships, woman and fertility. So this is somehow involving Queen energy. And then we have Truth. So either you are or you are in the midst of going towards your true Queen energy. This is a connection in life that has healthy boundaries, that is filled with mystery and independence. This is an anomaly. If this is you, enjoy this newfound mystical sense of self and having this union of self. If this is a relationship in your life, get ready for a sense of adventure and wholeness and abundance and just something that you can't quite put your finger on. But I want you to know that all of this is really something that is working on your blossoming and unfolding. And I want to know what the advice is for what has come to pass in your life with the sense of loss, because my heart goes out to you. And I am getting from, is it this one? Hold on. There's something. Hold on. Where is this? No, hang on. Oh, interesting. Messages from your angels wants to say something about this. Oh my God. Go ahead, pause it if you... There's a message from a lost love, whether it's family, friends, or an actual lover. They want you to know that they are happy and at peace, and they love you very much, and they don't want you to worry about them. This is somehow involving the loved one who has crossed over. Whatever the guilt is surrounding that. Oh, that is beautiful. And we also got a postcard from Spirit, and that to come out after that, that's pretty intense. You deserve the absolute best that life has to offer, and this Spirit, this guide of yours, is going to make sure that you have the best of the best. You're not going to be made to settle in this life. So what I'm seeing right here, this is blowing my mind. No conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look for other options and ask the angels to guide and comfort you. So there's something that you're feeling overwhelmed with. And I think that is the fact that you are reaching for the best. It may feel like maybe you can't do this, and Spirit's like, the heck you can't. You are so ready to move on. You're ready to move on to the next chapter of your life. Please be strong. You're not abandoning anything. The Fool is saying that this is beautiful. This is innocent. This is divinely protected. Everything that has happened has flowed into this moment, and this is a huge commitment and a huge awakening that is being undertaken. This is a very emotional reading. Oh, what is going on with you? Where are we going now? No, not feeling that. Wisdom of the Oracle. Interesting. Wait, is it that? Or is it Angel Therapy? Interesting. Why do I keep saying interesting? Why? That's obnoxious. Count how many times I've said it in this video so far. If it hits triple digits, then I'm done. I am done. Okay, so it wasn't the Wisdom of the Oracle. Angel Therapy, what do you want to tell this viewer about this connection? I'm singing in the rain. So, singing and dancing. Heart chakra. Can I get another card, Spirit? I do feel like there's another one. Cancel, clear, and delete. Your heart is going through a major healing right now. You need to sing and dance with life again. And anything that you feel that you are hurting in life or that you don't deserve, change that mentality immediately. You are only causing harm to yourself and nothing else. And this Spirit, who's very hell-bent on protecting you, is telling you right now to get your stuff together. Integrity. You have the right idea on what this new chapter is. You need to work on your security. Your heart is opening up. This is something that is going to be changing your home life, your career, even your finances. All this is a favorable outcome. This is all aligned with your values, your changed values. I feel like you are not the same person. You have gone through a whole system of change, and now I'm feeling the Wisdom of the Oracle. I haven't used these since I moved. Okay. So what do you want to tell the person who's watching this, who's working on their security, who needs to know that they deserve this happiness? You are meant to be happy, happy. All right, keep going, Spirit. What else? What else does this mean for the person watching this? I'm getting the song by the Goo Goo Dolls. The moment you decide to let love in. There you go. You're blocking its flow to you, though. You're blocking happiness. I want to shake you for this. Like, I want to shake you awake for this. Knock it off. You're only hurting yourself, and you don't need to hurt. And this spirit who's on the other side is pretty much curb stomping you to wake the heck up and step into what you do deserve. And it's so much grander than you realize. So, okay, what about this? I do feel like it's something in here. Truth be told, you're going through a regeneration. Ooh. What's this? You're on the right path. Stop trying to constantly change you or yourself in it. You are waiting for this to come up. It feels like you've done all the work, and the regeneration, the awakening is happening in the process as you're going through your daily habits. The pain that you experienced even was serendipitous. It brought about all of these changes. Interesting. So, after all is said and done with you, what do you have to look forward to? Let's see. Well, the first card was be honest with yourself. First off, stop lying to yourself. What's this? This is a new partner. Stop lying to yourself. This was guided in. Whatever it is, it's part of your awakening with this new partner, and it was guided in from the loved one who was playing Cupid. They were playing Cupid. So what is this going to lead to with you? A real fresh view in reality, completely clean, unfiltered, sorry. Final card, Spirit, for this deck, because I have plenty from it. What is this? Fresh air. What does this reading mean for you? I'm still not done. Well, I'm done with that deck. Where am I being pulled to? No. Oh. All right, back to the Rider-Waite. What is this leading to for this viewer? Seeing how any effort you have made in holding yourself back is completely BS, and it's not going to hold any root. Well, it's not holding any, it's not making any roots. There we go. It's not creating roots. You're going to face the fear of abandonment. You're going to have an awakening, this whole new cycle and awakened life. And you got the Lovers, which you will be making future plans with. The grass is greener with this. Try not to be too hasty with it. There's a real freedom in this. You are not going to be controlled by it, and you're going to see the world with this. I don't see that you will be able to hold yourself back from such an energy. This is so interesting. You're really going into new territory. Why do you feel so alone? Oh, you went into this alone. You thought that you were going to have to be alone all your life and that this was just going to be for you. Like you had to do this entire journey by yourself, without anyone around you, without anyone getting you, without any real prospects moving forward. I'm sorry, but you're not an island. This is saying that some things you will have to do by yourself, but going the distance, there's a twist of fate in it. I feel like I need to shuffle these cards. There's something in here. What do you want to tell the viewer? All right, first off, crap shuffle job right now. What's this? You knew it, and I think that you're afraid to admit that knowing to yourself. This was, where haven't you been loyal? Where have you been putting loyalty in dead relationships in your life? Trying to bypass this? You got your fill. That's not being repeated. You were just going to give up on life, weren't you? You were just going to play the field. Ugh. Life had different plans. You need to redefine happiness, because what you had held true in the past is not going to be current. And dwelling in the past and terrified of the future is going to rob you of the now with this soul bond that you're creating. The happiness that you had in the past, you are never going to create. That simplicity with it. That was a whole different connection in your life. I don't care if it was family or friends or soulmate by platonic connections. None of that matters, but it does talk about what has been lost in the past was a blessing in disguise. It ushered in this truth in your life, and it's going to usher in so much more. Now, this is not going to be easy, because I do see the guilt where you feel like you feel bad for having this in your life, but it's simple. It's simple, but it's not easy. So the pain that you've experienced through heartache, through loss, through deception, is all being made up for now. Every pain that you experience, every rejection that you experience, every sense of lonesomeness that you had experienced has navigated you away from something and towards something much bigger, which is unfolding now, or it is coming into your life right now. I know that you want to give up and go through life alone, but Spirit's like, that's not what you get to do this time around. You are going to be happy. You are going to be loved. You are going to be cared for. You are going to be part of something really big. You're not going to be made to hurt like this again. And you don't get to dumb yourself out with one-sided relationships, which I know that you tried to do at some point. It's not going to be there. You are meant for so much more. So, my dear, try your best to stay in the present moment. If you have questions about booking a private session, go ahead and reach out to the provided email address or find me on social platforms and send me a DM. This has been the Daily Tarot and Oracle, the daily insight on life and love for January 11th, 2022, also timeless. So wherever you're catching in time, it might be relevant, but I really look forward to connecting with you and seeing where this goes. And see what other services I provide, sales, pricing, and time zones availability. I'll talk to y'all soon. Stay safe, have fun. It looks like somebody may be acting a little funny in your world. Something definitely seems up or off with them. Something just seems really different. Well, first off, what they're not telling you, I really don't think that they let you know what kind of personal hell they have been in. I don't think that they actually opened up about it. If this is you, first off, you are coming out of this hell. I want you to know that. If this is somebody you're dealing with, know that they're coming out of it. They didn't want to talk about it. This is something that they just really prefer to handle on their own. I'm not a big fan of that. I get it, but I'm not a big fan of it. So what I'm seeing here is they are ready to move on. It looks like they had major senses of loss in the relationship front. This could be romantic, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be platonic. It really doesn't matter. But they lost something, whether it's actually in life or lost it to death in their life. But they fought this battle alone. My heart goes out to them because I understand what it takes to go through that silently. Whoever this is, if this is you, you got through it by sheer willpower. And now you are ready to come back to life. It's important that it's not really about discipline. It's looking for a new set of structure with you, or either somebody that you're dealing with. The change with them is going to be incredibly sudden. And it looks like they are really ready. They weren't ready, and then suddenly it was go time. I want to see what's on the other side of this for whoever this is. If this is you, if this is them, whoever. All right. The Six of Pentacles. Got to work on boundaries because this is something that is really fragile with you. You made your choice, and I do feel like this is going to be something that really brings you back to life and makes you feel balanced again. Again, boundaries need to be worked on. Don't hide anything. You don't need to hide any sort of truth about yourself. In order for you to be new, or whoever this is to be new, everything needs to come out about it. All the shredding of what the past identity was, what the past issues were, it's time to actually talk about it. And honestly, I don't see you holding yourself back. You're afraid of what this is going to do, but honestly, I have total faith in it. Final card for them. Yeah, this is a beautiful journey that you're going to be on. It's very passionate, and it is involving a soulmate, twin flame, kindred spirit, whatever you want to call it. But it's a really long journey ahead. You guys might as well be completely transparent. So congratulations, whoever this is on your journey with you. Well, it looks like you are learning to say no. No, thank you. No, I don't want this. No, all sorts of no. Not about this. I can appreciate this. It's going to ruffle some feathers. I don't think that people quite know how to deal with you. So what I'm seeing here is you're not going to play along with whatever character they've put in their head about you. I'm seeing that this has kept you stagnant long enough. It's kept you in the same place long enough. I know that you want to be happy. Right now we got to work through your anxiety. Believe it or not, you have to kind of strike out on your own with this one. You have to follow your own path. And I think that you're finding this as you are learning to say no to people, learning to not hang out with certain people in your life who don't make you feel like you're just expanding as a person. So what's the warning with this? Be strong, because you might lose a lot. There's no one category for it. This is telling you to keep moving on ahead. There's something that is so different and amazing about you. The real you, not the you that you think other people want from you. The real you is what's going to unlock your future, the new doors for you. You're not out of the woods yet. There's a lot in the testing ground with this. So following what to watch out for. What do you need to look forward to? The party coming to an end. The last drip being dropped. Major sense of loss. But this is what you have to look forward to. All these divine connections in your life. Some are not awake yet. Some you are going to be keeping around you because you know that they're going through the initiation of an awakening. This is probably a very stubborn personality. Wouldn't you know it? This might actually be somebody who you have been fighting with, who you've been at odds with. And I see them actually reconnecting with you. I see connections being reestablished on the kindred spirit front. This could be any type of soul connection, but it feels almost like, it feels like a soul sibling. But honestly, this is somebody who you have had it out with. And what I'm seeing here is, it looks like they're going through an initiation. I think that somebody's going to be coming to you for advice. It's not with ill intent. You can do this however you want with your boundaries, but know that somebody's going to be reaching out for advice. And this is actually, you're the one with the grass is green, so feel free to give it. Well, this is freaky. So I'm shuffling the cards, and I've been really wanting to sit with the cards to get more of the message out. So I see Temperance, and then I see the Tower, but the Tower is in reverse. I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to keep shuffling because I feel something about these cards, yet I don't feel like I want to take them out. So if they come out, they come out. Wouldn't you know, the first two flippant cards, Temperance and the Tower. So this, what I'm seeing here, the Tower is up right now, by the way. What I'm seeing in this is a long journey ahead, and you've been going through some crazy, crazy change, and this is involving earth energy. The grass is greener. There's stability in this. There's a sense of not holding back. It feels like also that you have gone back on your word. And this, I think that I almost feel like there's a promise that has been made that you have got to revoke the offer on. And I think that you feel a lot of guilt in doing that. So it looks like you are in training right now and dealing with this grounded feminine energy. It feels nurturing. This can be, I don't know, an earthy, mystical type energy, a very devoted, motherly energy, something that is very nurturing. It's tons of mindful action around it. I really feel like this is a cathartic energy. So this is also you being listened to and learning how to listen to others in here. This drastic change in your life, I want to know why you feel such guilt around it, because going back on a word makes you feel guilty with this. Ooh. Hermit card came out. Very interesting. I'm running out of time. This is why I sit with it, so hang on. You didn't want to miss an opportunity. You feel like you somehow missed an opportunity. That's what's surrounding the guilt. It's like you had to jump on something in order not to miss it, and there's an extreme amount of guilt around it. I do feel like you've gone through an awakening, and that's why the past settings are not working with now, and something has been put in front of you, and I think that you impulsively did a jump on it. The thing is, even though it was impulsive, it was absolutely divine around you, divinity surrounding this. So what I'm seeing is, if you didn't do this, you were going to feel like you missed out on something great. The final card is, now that you have this opportunity that you jumped on, now you can really take it slow and invest yourself and time into this and have an overflow of abundance in all forms. I do feel like this is going to just grow amazingly. Stop trying to force your progress. Just stop. You want to do a dead sprint through this, and that's not how this is going to work. And you are beating yourself up for how slow this is going. Who are you in a race with? Like, what are you trying to race with this? This is silly. Listen, be honest. Be honest with yourself. You're terrified. Either this or somebody you're dealing with. Absolutely terrified. Terrified of moving on. Terrified of forcing yourself to behave a certain way. You're afraid. I get it. You feel like this is just how it has to be. Why do you have to force yourself to take action, to do something, to think a certain way? I know that the past is gone. I know that it was hard. This is going to take time. No matter how you want to swing it, you can be completely brutally honest with yourself, but oh my God, get off your own back with this. This, my dear, you cannot just close the door on it. It'll fester and it'll grow into something much more that you will not be able to ignore. And I don't even think that you can ignore this, but you're trying your damnedest to do so. What I'm seeing here, it is going to get better. You will move on. But the more you try resisting even facing it, the more you try and force yourself to have accelerated healing, the longer it is going to linger. You have got to sit with the suck of this. This sucks. This feeling sucks. Being in this mindset sucks. Do not try and fool yourself or anyone else. This hurts. You will rise above this. You will get through this. But for the love of God, can you give yourself the grace of time and not push off every wave that is coming to you? I know that you're having a lot of unexpected feelings about this, and none of which is consistent. You're afraid that if you talk about how honest you have to be about this, whoever's involved in this is going to leave you. That's your fear. It's not real, but it's there. So let's see. Let's talk about the fear. This might have to be a two-parter. You're ready to focus on this new cup that is being given to you, and you're not holding yourself back. And this has come in a very timely manner. Okay, so that's the fear of it. What is the outcome if you are open and honest about it? You see this in a whole new perspective. It's going to be hard. Yeah, this is a two-parter. This is going to be a lot of stress. If you think that it's difficult right now trying to ignore it, now that you are going to face it and have the sense of security with it and allow it to be the wave that it wants to be, it's going to be very difficult. There's more to this than you realize. It wasn't just something that you can compartmentalize. Carrying all this by yourself for so long has made you so tired. And you've burnt yourself out. You've been so strong for so long, but you're not out of the woods yet. Postponing this and just trying to bypass it all, this has, it's prevented you from actually doing any of the real work in it. This is going to feel a lot different when you are actually going through the work. It's going to feel as different as night and day. So with whatever you have to process in this, what is the advice? Surrender to it. Be completely honest. There is divine protector around this, divine feminine energy. And this is lack of criticism. It's very compassionate and protective. You're expecting criticism, and that's like the last thing that you'll be getting. You might get a little bit of criticism, but it's not from who you think. Let's see. We have this, and we also have this. So mastering yourself makes you feel like you have missed an opportunity with the Empress. It's really playing on an insecurity. You know, not all is lost with this, right? Like, it's not. Ooh. Ooh. This is involving the Lovers. How do I know? Well, wouldn't you know? I see a passionate new beginning that has been going on in your life. It's restored your hope. It has been making you feel whole. And I want to see what this is all about. Because look, there's something that is in your cup that you don't want, that you are not, well, it's closing of an old beginning, emotionally unstable. So you have something that has made you feel absolutely horrible about yourself with this. Final card, Spirit. What do you have to look forward to with this? Well, that says it. This is offering your love, offering compassion, offering passion. Yo, so there's a whole new chapter with what seems to be suppressed, insecure, feminine energy. Very self-criticizing energy. What I'm seeing here is there's information that is coming about it that you will be able to rise above this with it. And I think that you are holding divine masculine energy, outward momentum. I think that it's picking up with you. I think that there's new healing structure that is going to be coming in that is going to make Empress energy feel a lot more secure. This might be the little insecurities about yourself that you are working on. I do feel like there's a lot of overcoming of obstacles. And it's not deflecting. It's really not trying to ignore what's in front of you. I am seeing the Two of Cups energy being on a wild journey with this, where there is just no judgment of self or others. So this is going to be a learned process. And then we have Justice. It looks like there's been a period of lack of judgment that has completely hurt the parties involved. But now that balance is being restored, and it feels like emotional security and being open to receiving each other's energy in here. So whatever the insecurities are, I do feel like they will be risen above. What else? What needs to be watched out for? We have emotionally manipulative energy that did not have a start with you, and it seems to be an energy that has been rejected, and it's like it's coming off as trying to be protective, but it's manipulative, and it's something that did not have a start of in your life, and it feels like it's been rejected, canceled plans with it and everything. This could be any gender, but it feels very feminine, and it feels manipulative, and it feels like there is rejection that has occurred in this. So whatever has been talked about, what is that result? Somebody put a lot into that, and then it came to a screeching halt. That's interesting. Okay, what do you have to look forward to? Facing abandonment issues with this very honest and truthful, independent, feminine energy. And I think that it's going to be fought for. You don't need to fight, by the way. It's just making you feel unstable, like all is lost. And it's not. I see a victory in this. And hold on, there's one more over here that I want. And I see a huge commitment coming into play. This is good. If you want something different, you have to do what you have never done before. Doing the same thing and thinking that things are going to change it's the definition of crazy. We all know that. That's not lost here. Listen, it's time for you to start nurturing and fostering what it is that you do want to do, or what it is that you do want to follow in life. Wouldn't you know it? This is going to take a huge commitment on your part. The thing is, I know that you're afraid of falling flat on your face or imposter syndrome, whatever it is. I get your fear. It's a load of crap though. So this also is not going to be able to hold you back. You, my dearest, have not mastered the sense of self. This is going to be a commitment that you're going to start this as you're starting whatever it is your ambition or dream is, whether you like it or not. You don't have to be perfect to start this. You just have to start. So what I'm seeing here is this is going to lead to almost an instant victory on your part because your shining personality is coming through. Now, what this is saying is, listen, we have to move on from whatever this boring thing is that has never worked out. You are not part of the status quo with this. You are not meant to fall in a particular line like the collective. And I mean like the mass of people out there. You're meant to do something different. I feel like this has been gnawing at your brain for quite some time. Now, I'm not telling you to do anything illegal or drop your responsibilities. No. But if you have come across this, it's looking like it's a good time for you to start following your ambition and dreams. This is going to be an investment. This is going to be slow, methodical, but you're going to feel the results of it immediately. I love this. So what are some things that you need to watch out for besides your imposter syndrome? Oh, getting lost in the abyss. Waiting for, I guess, yourself to be noticed. Stop waiting. Demand the attention. Demand center stage. You're not meant to be lost in this life. What you have to look forward to is a flippin' empire. Oh my God. What's underneath that? This. You're amazing, growing and thriving independence. Really, you have no excuse not to have faith or follow your dream and ambition in here. Your stress is going to de-escalate. You're going to be financially and emotionally fulfilled. And I see that this is going to give you the inspiration to do more. Your life can only get better with what you're creating. You are truly snatching this divine spark, and I want to see what you can build with this because look, so much of an empire going on. I love this. You're going to be happy.